Hello, everybody. One and all, welcome to the tNb Gaming Podcast, and a very either late Merry Christmas or an early Merry Christmas to you, because this episode we're devoting to remaining Secret Santa participants who didn't get a chance to show their gift stuff at the end of last year. I'll talk a bit more about that in a second as we go along. Anyway, I hope you're well, and welcome back to the gaming pantry, which is still full of stuff. Got drag the Christmas jumper out just to try and add to the flavour of it tonight. Anyway, so yeah, a little bit different tonight, but I'll explain it as we go along as to what's going to happen. So we'll be doing remaining gifts of Secret Santa. We'll still be talking gaming stuff and stuff we've been playing and things like that. So I think, like everything else, we'll have to see how it goes. That's the way we can do it. Great to see so many people in the chat already. Pixel Plugs here. Good evening to you. Hope you're all right. Mrs. Bear is poised and ready downstairs. If I start going sort of a shade of blue, that might be sort of an indication to go and pop the heating back on again. It's cold up here because I've come from the warmth of downstairs upstairs, and I had a sneezing fit about 15 minutes ago to change in temperature. So, but if I start going a funny colour, then yeah, come make sure I'm all right or warm enough anyway. Trev's here. Good evening, Trev. Rock and roll. I hope you're okay. Gav's here. Snoopy Man 79. Good to see you, Gav. Hope everything okay. Tetley's here as well. Good evening, mate. Big Game Al's here. YouTube sensation. But he's here once again. Good evening, Al. Stu's here. Generation Pixel. Good to see you as well. The Lamer Gamer, John. Good evening, mate. Hope you're all right, and hope to see you next weekend as well with the grand reopening of Old School Gaming at Brawley Hill. That'll be good to see what Richard's managed to sort out up there. Mark's here. Judge Drock. Where's Sean Retro Game residing? Where's his bite-sized pickups? He's been doing quite well. He may be here tonight. I can't say for sure at the moment because I've looked down to see who's arrived at the bottom. JBTV's here. Oh, good to see you again. Not seen you in for a while. Nice to see you. Tetley says he's got a Christmas ale left sat in the cupboard. Maybe should crack it open now. Then, yes, as good as time as any as an excuse to use it will be tonight. Trev says, "Do you want me to crack open a bottle of JT to add even more Christmas flavour?" Given what happened before, Trev, I would leave that one entirely up to yourself. If you didn't see Big Game Al's Christmas stream, Trev got very, very drunk and then passed out. Luckily, he's okay. We were quite concerned for a bit. Rob's here as well. Grenadina Plays. Good evening, mate. Nice to see you here as well. Yes, so a bit more about tonight's stream. Last year, well, in 2021, a few YouTubers got together to do a Secret Santa. You know, you Secret Santa at work and you nominate people for presents and whatever, and you spend a set amount. Well, because it was such a success in 2021 as part of the 12 streams of Christmas that went on, which is great to be part with. Last year, we did a Secret Santa amongst about 15, 20 of us, I think it was, which was great. It all went very, very well, except the fact that the Royal Mail decided to go on strike, which completely buggered everything up. So what happened was that some YouTubers got their presents for the live stream to open up, myself included. Some didn't. So tonight is going to be a spillover of a couple of people who didn't get the chance to open their presents and show what they got on stream. Also incorporate into the usual tNb shenanigans where we'll have a chat with them about what games have been playing and things like that. And so it's going to be a bit of a mishmash, but also as well really as a favour back to a couple of the guys who are part of this, because they've jumped in at short notice when we've been looking for people to come on the stream. So I'm very glad and happy to return the favour, and we managed to put it together at short notice, which is fantastic. So let's bring in one of the guys who organised this. He's been on a few times before now. I'll let him introduce himself because he does it better than nobody else. Nobody can do it as good as him. I don't care what he says. Good evening, James.
Hello, mate. Actually, Big Game Out does a very good impression as well. To GamesZone BirdRoom. I'm sure most people are getting annoyed with that now.
I wouldn't have thought so. No, I mean, you've just gone past 1,000 subscribers. People are obviously not getting bored of it.
I think that's the shorts with the little birds. You know, they're quite popular.
Well, yeah, but you've been doing this a couple of 3 years now, haven't you? So it's
that's
yeah, and you've had a great start, and everybody watches the bird videos, but they also watch the gaming stuff as well. So it's it's many congratulations. Exactly. You can get both your hobbies in. I know you're very passionate about your animals as well, and as you've got one there.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by animals.
So yeah, like I said, I'm very pleased that you came and asked me if we wouldn't mind turning over the usual tNb stuff tonight to get this sorted out for you, and it was a pleasure to do so. So thank you very much indeed, and you've helped us out a couple of times before in the past, so it's brilliant to have you on to do this.
Well, anytime, mate. If you're always short, and I've got nothing to do, I always will appear on the tNb for you.
Yeah, I know.
But no,
I know
I really appreciate this short notice, mate. As I said, I didn't want to go head to head with the bear. I mean, no,
well, it's not just me, is it? It's not just me. It's everybody. It's a whole lot of us.
It's the whole tNb. So I didn't want to go head to head. So,
well, yeah, these things happen, don't they? But at the same time, you don't want to start scheduling stuff against other people very well, do you? It's an idea to just sort of a bit of a collab and get together and do it. So yeah, more than happy to do so. So it's
cheers,
I'm excited to see what other people have got. I know we've got 2 people on the stream tonight who've got presents open. We've got one on the video as well. That'll be interesting to see how we get that one up here and working. So yeah, okay.
Well, at least I know the stream's going to run a lot more smoothly.
Fingers crossed. It's not always guaranteed, is it? You come from having your own problems, which I must be honest with you, I did rib on you an awful lot that night. I've got to say, I really did.
It was dreadful. I really didn't know what I've done. I never know what I'm doing with these streams either. So I can watch a professional. I can watch a professional in action today.
Well, have you got another one on the same time you're watching elsewhere?
No, you.
Me? I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm not have you seen these before? You've been on them. Oh dear. John says, I love James's channel, but when you've got headphones in, it breaks your ears. I'm guessing that's your introduction.
Oh yeah. It's my beautiful velvet voice, see?
I'm glad you're not singing. That's one thing I can say. I thought
I could do if you want me to.
We'll see if we've got time. Yeah. Steve's here as well. Coop as well. Good evening, Steve. Hope you're okay. Rob says Bears versus Birds sounds like an adult film. Yeah, I can see where he's coming from on that one. Not sure what films he's watching though. Joe's here as well. Good evening, Joe. Hope you're okay. He posted a couple of things on Instagram lately, so I hope things are okay with you at the moment. Good to see you in the chat. Right, let's bring in the other person who helped you with the Secret Santa. I think legend himself. We've had him on before, and I'm very pleased to say once again, making return to the tNb stream. It's called Ink Northerner. It's Paul. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening. I won't call me a legend. I have a legend shirt on though.
I know you got that one earlier.
Two legends in my eyes.
Well, you seen double? Was you talking about old Steve? Sorry, yes. Sorry. How are you, Paul? Are you all right? Because we know you've had a bit of work done on your shoulder, so hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah, I'm all right. It's okay. It's pain comes and goes. It's nothing major. I'm out my sling now. I can drive now, so I'm getting there. And I'll be fighting fit, like I said. We're saying black stage for about 4 or 5 months, but so I'm not going to be able to compete at all this year. But yeah, I should be. I'm okay.
Yeah, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. I'll do a bit of a quick chat beforehand about it, but that's good. That's good. So you've got a present to open tonight, I believe.
I do, yes. I don't know how you want to work this. I have a video that I can share that might be better being played first if that works.
Well, if I bring the other chaps in, because they're sitting backstage.
Oh, they sat backstage, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So they decided to turn up, so that's all right. So they decided to realise they didn't do anything else. So we'll bring them in first, and then
we'll play it however you want, Ross.
We'll fit it in. We'll do what we usually do. So just describe. We'll have a quick chat about if you've got any games that you want to mention you've been playing recently. Then we'll play the video, and then we'll tie it with the Secret Santa and a bit of banter before the end as well. So, right, Al's here said, James, did you not have a song for part 2 you can sing?
I'm working on the new song for season 3 of Secret Santa this year.
It better be good if you've got like 12 months to work on it.
I deleted my video that I had of James singing Secret Santa, his song as well. So I haven't even got it in my recycling. I was just looking for it.
How could you delete it? It's a work of art, that was.
I needed space on my drive.
That's neat. It wasn't even longer than a long video, was it? Yeah. Yeah, John, what porn are you into? Rob responding to that one. Rob's still waiting for his shirt, year and counting. Yeah, I'll have to get some more printed. Unfortunately, it costs money to do that. So, yeah, I know they promised a few people T-shirts, so hopefully trying to get that one as well. And Joe said, Joe said she's been okay. Thanks, working on video bits tonight. Just got to edit. Oh, that'd be good. Nice to see a new video from you very shortly, Joe. Al says that video James singing is still in the group. So if we really want to put that on, it's there and available.
I don't think anyone needs to see that again.
I didn't need to see it in the first place, so happily live without that. Right, let's bring our other guests in because they're sitting patiently backstage, and then we can crack on. Yeah, representing the tNb, I did specifically say that if he wasn't wearing his wife's jumper he wore on the stream, that I wasn't going to let him on, but he's turned up anyway. It's good evening to Sean at Retro Games Revived. I said you got to wear that jumper again.
You did. I completely forgot, mate. When I saw you in Christmas jumper, I was like, oh no.
I've got to try and tie it in a little bit to be Christmas. Yeah. I suppose, really. Because Mrs. Bear said earlier, says, are you going to put the tree up? I was like, no. Are you going to, wear Christmas hat? No, I'll wear a jumper. It'll be cold. I'll wear a jumper. I'm not going to get all the Christmas stuff out again. But,
I don't know whether you've had a stream since, Russ, but can we wish Sean a happy birthday?
Yes.
He turned 50 recently.
He did. Yeah. So if everybody like to sing happy birthday in the chat, you can have a go with that. But wish Sean a very happy birthday for, was it
11th of January.
This week gone, wasn't it? 11th of January. There we go. Mark it on your calendars for next year. We can all send him a present. I know you did mention it, and I mentioned it, and then you posted something in our chat. And I thought, flipping heck, I forgot that. But there we go.
50-year-old.
Are you all right, mate? Anyway, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm shattered today. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning at basically run one of the directors to Manchester Airport. Well, kind of like a last minute thing. His car had a flat tire late yesterday afternoon, and I was called on super sub. My manager calls me super sub, and she says, "Can you take director to Manchester Airport?" So that's where I was this morning, very early. Yeah.
Just a quick question: Could they not have rung a taxi instead? Or are you cheaper than a taxi?
No, yeah, cheaper than a taxi.
It's when he gets his fine for his parking at Manchester Airport. That's when he causes the problem.
Let's got this idea, oh no, my car's broken down. Right, get employee handbook out. Hang on a second. Right, use. Right. Oi, get out of bed. I'm stuck. I know if my director rang me at 4 o'clock in the morning and say his tyre broken down, I know exactly what I'd say to him, but it wouldn't be I'll come and get you would not be top of the list. I'll give you that.
So if my director phoned me and said they were stuck, I'd gladly fly to Seattle and help
them. Going back to the James's singing, Steve said, if my kids don't behave, I threaten to play James's singing again.
Poor James. I like that song, James. I thought it was good, mate.
Cheers, Sean. Thank you.
Christmas number 1 next year. We've got to push it for Christmas number 1 next year, James.
Yeah, we have. I'm going to share with all my social media.
You need to get it sorted sort of mid-November so that we can start pushing it.
You need to get in contact with the Lad Baby people, whoever they are, and see if they'll do a collaboration or something. I think they might draw the line at that one. Is it really worth it to it? Gamer 316 is here. Good evening to you. Rob says Sean doesn't look a day over 49. Happy birthday, Santa Sean. Super Sub sounds like AKA Mr. Reliable. There he is. Right. Okay, so final panelist this evening has been on before. It's YouTube sensation. What can I say? What can I say about?
He should be the biggest YouTuber on YouTube.
He should be, shouldn't he?
Seriously now, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, he's taken time out from his busy schedule of filming videos, uploading videos, social media posts, all sorts. He's actually very kindly dropped an hour and a half of his time tonight to give up for this.
Don't forget his holidays and his strike time, Ross.
Oh well, it's a mile a minute, isn't it? It's crazy. We are so grateful for him being here tonight. It is, of course. On my way to 1,000 subs, Big Game Al. Oh God, no!
See, look at that. See,
it's the video.
And it's only on the GamesZone BirdRoom.
See that rhyme? See how that rhymes? I made that rhyme.
It's more by luck than judgment, surely.
I've also learned how to use Instagram and find out how to schedule posts now. So it's even better.
Yeah.
Someone at work.
Social media icon in the making.
Someone at work turned my Instagram into a professional one or something. So.
Oh, so somebody's done it for you. That's totally how you become done.
Oh, yeah.
What a great idea. Look, next year I'm going to have Sean sing it with me.
I can't believe Rob's remembered that.
Yeah, Sean and James could do a duet. Well, we've left you in charge singing before, haven't we? I'm sure we have. Didn't you sing that one time on here?
I will have done, yeah.
I think you may have done, yeah.
I don't mind a sing song.
Big Dump's here, Woody Weeble. Good evening, Keith's here as well. Good evening, Keith. Copyright claim that, James. Well, there we go. Rightly so as well.
I've got a few strikes against Al already, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Just a few.
That's all right. That's ironic talking about strikes. Anyway, how are you, Al? How's things?
I'm all right. How are you doing? You're like the star in my latest video.
I know, yeah. I'm speaking to my legal team as we speak about this. Yeah. I didn't realise. I sort of put the video. I thought, what on earth is this? If anybody, Al did a short recently. What was it you were showing off?
Attitude Bears, WWF
Wrestling.
Attitude Bears.
Yeah. And there's a tenuous link to myself at the beginning, so I was quite surprised to see that, which is quite good. Has it done well?
Is that because of your Mankind pickup, Al?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It was a nice pickup. Very, very nice pickup.
I've done a little short from. I recorded a bit of the last tNb stream of Russ talking, and then you've all heard of the Retro Bear, and then went into the Attitude Bear.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely copyright striking, Russ.
That's it. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Can't wait for Sean and James's duet, the next Renee and Renato. Yeah, if anybody remembers that. Yeah, that's as bad as it sounds. So you've got something to open, haven't you, tonight as well, Al?
I did have. Where has it gone? that way around, so I don't show everyone my address.
All right, there we go.
Everyone wants to send me free stuff, but yeah.
So we've got two presents to open on there. We've got somebody else doing a video as well, which hopefully we'll see how that works. But in traditional tNb fashion, I'd like to just sort of try and keep things a little bit as we do and go around everybody and just if anybody's been playing anything or got any games that they played recently they'd like to recommend. And James, I'd like to start with you if there's anything that you'd like to bring up at all.
So I've mainly been playing the Saturn at the moment. And one of the games I did an actual gameplay video, which is called GT24. It's a racing game, and I really do think it's a great game. It's probably my third favourite racer on the Saturn now. What else I've been playing? I also played Rice Star that I brought off Eddie.
On the Mega Drive, yeah.
Yeah, that's it, on the Mega Drive. Yeah, really beautiful platformer. they say the Mega Drive can't do colours, but that's a stunning game. It really is.
I can't believe how expensive that game has got, because it was on the Mega Drive Mini, wasn't it? It's on pretty much every single, Sega re-release they've ever done. And I know you were talking about how much it went for in your video. I was like, goodness me.
Yeah, it's gone really, really high now, the price. But I mean, Eddie done me a great deal. I mean, he done me a great deal on all them games. Good lad, Eddie. Yeah, what other games have we been playing? Batman Forever on the Mega Drive as well. I had to play off. Terrible game, but I've got a lot of love. Got a lot of love for that game. Remember me and me friend used to play that a lot, trying to complete it, and just got some great memories. It is a really shit game, though. It really is. Going back and playing it now, oh, what an ugly game as well.
Is it as bad as the film?
No, I think the film's probably slightly better.
Oh, Christ,
Who doesn't like Batman with nips? Fucking lovely.
I can't say I've given it much thought, to be honest with you. Sounds like you have, though.
Yeah.
Joel Schumacher.
It's like watching bat porn, isn't it? When he puts his bat suit on, the old nips there. Lovely.
Stuart said it's not the Mega Drive that can't do colours, it's the Commodore 64.
Oh.
This is for somebody who champions the Spectrum, but anyway. We'll
I think the Commodore 64 done better colours than the Spectrum, didn't it?
I think so. You like brown? It's great.
Yeah.
Well, isn't the Amstrad like the greatest one for all the colours? Or have I made that up?
No,
I thought it was the original Game Boy. The original Game Boy's great for colours.
The thing with the Amstrad is that it does colours really well, but sometimes it's just a bit too much. It just feels like someone's turned the brightness up on your the colour up on your television. You can't quite turn it down. But yeah, it is by far and away the most colourful 8-bit computer, definitely.
Yeah. I'm just going off of what I hear. I know nothing about 8-bit.
Keith said it sounds more like the Nipped Crusader, not the Cape Crusader. Rob says no 8-bit can do more than 5 colours. It's just wrong. Pixel Plug says Spectrum over the Commodore 64. Here we go. Tetley says Colour Clash will go home. Yeah, okay, it started. There's a fight broken out now in the chat. There we go about that. Is that it, James, or anything else at all?
Mainly just and other Saturn games like Street Fighter. All the old classic games that I can play. Well, I'm quite good at. I'm not good at any game, but I can at least play them, enjoying them.
Well, that's what it's all about. Whether you're really good or not, we said it many times before, haven't we? If you just as long as you enjoy playing them, that's the main thing. So,
are you in the 52 challenge, James?
No, I couldn't even complete one game, mate. So there's no point in me doing that.
Yeah, we talked about that on the last one, didn't we? The old 52 game challenge.
I would love to be part of it, but I really don't get the time. And most sort of, especially modern games, I just can't play them now with like the joypads. There's too many buttons to press.
Yeah. I found that out about 20 years ago. So I'll stick with things which are quite basic and straightforward. I think that's the best way to do it. Sneaker Freak. It's like what?
That's why you like the Wii. Basic, straightforward.
That's it. Steve's here, Addy Sneaker Freak. Good to see you, mate. Okay, James, I'll move on to Paul. Anything that you'd like to recommend at all to us, Paul?
So, I'm part of the 52 game challenge. I completed my 13th game today.
13 games? Fucking hell.
But bear in mind, I've had
that's mental.
I've had shoulder surgery, so I've been off work for 2 weeks. But I had the first week of January off on holiday, and I've had 2 weeks off of work, and I couldn't go out because the weather's been absolutely atrocious. So I've been able to sit in a comfortable position and play games. There are a few games that I would call out. The first one would probably be Rad Rogers. It's a platformer, but it's a platformer that's got attitude, and it's kind of something that the gaming market's been missing. There's a lot of not real curse words, but there's a lot of humor to it that bubbles under, and it's really fun to play. I would also call out High on Life, which I completed today, which has a hell of a lot of curse words, but that's from the creators of Rick and Morty. Absolutely fantastic game.
Does look good.
Honestly, it's a brilliant game. Great game to play. What else have I played? The Chant, which was a sleeper survival horror that Eddie mentioned and then never remembered mentioning it. And probably The Quarry. The Quarry is a supermassive game, so they make the Dark Pictures anthology. They did Until Dawn and stuff like that.
I loved it. Until Dawn, that was brilliant.
It follows the same lines as Until Dawn, and unlike what Mark says, it's not a point and click adventure. It's a choose your own adventure. So it's like a Dungeons and Dragons type thing where path A opens up or path B opens up, and you choose which way you go rather than it being point and click.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think Mark mentioned a lot of the Dark Pictures stuff on the last tNb podcast, and he mentioned them being very much very much point and click, and they're not point and click. They're kind of choose your own adventure.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I like it. Not
Your game sound a lot more fun than mine.
They got more buttons, James. If you could learn how to use more buttons, you'd be all
well,
right.
That's it. I need to learn how to use an up-to-date joypad.
I played a lot of kind of more sort of indie hits as well. I played Wonder Song again. Wonder Song is amazing. Basically, you're in charge of a bard and you've got to sing, and your direction. It's got to be played to understand it, but it's a fantastic game. And Road 96 was a very good game as well. These are all Game Pass games. Wonder Song's not. I had that on Steam, but it used to be on Game Pass. But yeah, it's, like I said, 13 I'm on. I've started Until Dawn tonight. Probably finish that before.
How are you finding it, Paul, so far?
It's okay. The audio isn't recorded very well, but it's 8 years old. It's not as, I don't find it as gripping as some of the Dark Pictures games, but it seems okay so far. For what was essentially the first in its kind, it's very good.
Yeah.
It's not like going back from Assassin's Creed 2 to Assassin's Creed, where Assassin's Creed was very slow and laborious. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Okay, that's great, Paul. Thanks so much. Just a quick chat going back to this 52 game challenge. Joe said it'd be hard to complete many games. Rob's still on 0. We've been working through popping one achievement in as many as 360 games I own. It's turned out to be quite time consuming. So, but I know that's what he wanted to do this year. With it, obviously carrying on his achievements and getting through those. Tetley's, my aim is to complete one game this year, just waiting for a reasonable price on Bruce Lee on the Spectrum. Blimey, that's going back a bit. I remember playing that on the Commodore 64.
Yeah.
I took that Bruce Lee all day.
Have you not played that game? Have you played that one?
No, I haven't. No, but I could just talk about Bruce Lee all day.
You remember it, Sean, don't you?
Yeah.
It's not a bad little game, that one. Rob says, had a count 73 games I managed so far to pop at least one achievement in. Wow.
That's quite impressive.
73 games. That's nearly one every three a day, isn't it? Near enough. Where are we?
I know some of the achievements take like an hour, 2 hours to get the first achievement on some games. Yeah. I see you had Blue Dragon in. I know that takes a while to get the first
on
one.
360 take forever, yeah.
Dunk says Rad Rogers was cheap at the game. I think I paid £7 for a physical day Switch version. That's the one that Paul was talking about. Joe said I played Secret Files DS and did a huge amount on Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater. I think I'm almost done. Is that the same as Pirates of Dark? Oh, no, it's Darkwater, not Blackwater.
No, it's
Blackwater is the one that you've got on the Switch, ain't it?
It's not Fatal Frame. It is. It's not. It doesn't have the E on the end. It's Fatal Frame, isn't it?
I thought Blackwater was in Essex. Is that right?
That's just
It's on the Wii U, I think, as well.
Yeah, it's on the Wii U and it's on the Wii. They're quite expensive.
There we go. Martin's here from the Hobby Lodge. That's about 8-bit stuff. Martin's going for that elusive Hit Squad C64 complete set. Crazy person.
Speaking of Hit Squads.
Oh, hello. Hang on, wait, my ears
I've got some on the way. I've got some on the way, yes.
Oh, you've started now, then.
So, Mark, Judge Drock, there will be a bite-sized pickups coming very shortly.
That's basically Sean speak for 20 minutes long, but tends to be. Question for Al. Al, what are you drinking out in that huge glass that you've got there?
Right.
I can only just see Al. He's descending into darkness.
Yeah, put those expensive lights on that you brought.
I've got Kez behind me. She wants to go to bed, so I'll turn the big light off and use my lighting. But I was watching Ross's stream the other night, and I had a start, shall I say? And when I opened it, it sort of like exploded. And what I'm drinking at the moment is a nitro stout, and I know they're not the best of things when you open them. So I thought the idea was I'll open it quickly and put it in the huge glass so it didn't go everywhere. And
God, size that glass.
But there is. Look, you can see where it's exploding everywhere, all around it. So the top ain't all that either. Look at that, just exploded.
Oh my God, that's the colour of it.
That's the story behind why I've got such a big glass.
It's massive. What was that? 3-point glass or something?
I think it's 2 litres or something.
Good grief.
I don't quite understand what you're doing with your lighting, Al, because we have the same lights and I'm not in the darkness.
He set them up wrong.
Look, you can't see me. You can't see me.
I'm not hearing any complaints about that so far. Goodness,
a little bit. Nah, I'll put it down a bit. You only need to see me. You don't need to see the background anymore.
So on Joe Gaming Girlies thing, I think Fatal Frame is Project Zero in the UK. I think it's Fatal Frame outside the UK. That's why
right, okay, yeah. Rob did complete one game today. Did one today achievement, took 40 minutes.
Yeah, not surprised.
Pixel Plug Booty on the Spectrum. Is that a pirate game?
It is, yeah.
It is, yeah.
2D platformer.
But mind you, I saw a Spectrum game yesterday called Buccaneer, which got nothing to do with pirates either. So I don't know. It was a side shooting shoot 'em up. So I don't, very, very strange.
Based on Fireplane.
Yes.
Going back to Rob, I'm waiting for him to play the Final Fantasy games because there's a few of them I'm waiting to see him get an achievement on. Seekers being one of them.
Is that one of the ones that the servers are turned off on?
Yeah. It's the most expensive placemat you can ever get. Coaster, whatever you want to call it.
Al, that's the glass for JD and Coke, says Trev.
Yeah, he has a couple of sips of it and then passes out.
Half a bottle, I think you'll find in one go, won't it? Yeah. Al looks like the computer in Red Dwarf. That's a good one.
Yeah, but Al got an IQ of 6,000. That's what I want to know.
He's not got the same IQ as when Holly loses all his memory.
Al rubs Vaseline over his camera lens.
No, that's only Coop as well. It's been proven.
Going by the top of that can looks like it's got puree in it. Yeah,
I don't know what the hell is in it.
I didn't look.
It's still lumpy in the bottom.
Show it again, Al.
It's quite heavy, this can. It's still like lumpy in the bottom.
Oh.
I don't even know what it is.
It's going to have a bubble of nitrogen in the bottom on it, so when you open it, the bubble releases everything out.
Yeah, and goes like a fountain. Yeah. That's why I had the big glass, you see.
Big game, Holly. Key says title frame is Project Zero over in the UK. Dale going down says, do you think retro games will drop down in value in 2023? We might ask that question a bit later if we get a bit of time.
Not till I sold all mine,
Rob's been working through them in alphabetical order, Al, and they have to be games you can actually play. So there we go. Right, Sean, anything to recommend?
Not really.
Okay, Al.
I also was going to go through my 360 games in alphabetical order. I'm still on 0 yet. I haven't played 007. I've been playing this really, really good game. It's called YouTuber's Life 3. It's the one where you've actually got to go outside and film stuff.
YouTuber's Life 3.
Isn't that what you're doing now anyway? just playing a game of your life.
That's it. Other than that, the only game I've played is the one I streamed the other night on YouTube. The K's of the and the Mini Master, whatever it was. That was all right. It was a bit tricky by the time I got to the second area, but other than that, I ain't really had time to play anything else. I've been popping one achievement a day on a really easy game, and that's about it.
I'll come back to Sean then. Was there anything you were going to add, Sean? Because I think you just jumped in.
No. You've got to jump in when someone says no.
I'm playing this a minute for Challenge 52. That's all.
Call of Duty. There we go.
Yeah.
COD 4.
So, my introduction to Call of Duty, that on multiplayer, was COD 4. Great.
Yeah,
it is. It's a good campaign. Yeah.
The multiplayer was just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. When
I could never win none. I used to go on it and get absolutely destroyed.
Well, get good.
I don't want to get good. Just kill one person is all I ask for.
I started on Modern Warfare and then Modern Warfare 2, but Black Ops was my ultimate multiplayer. But fantastic campaign, but fantastic game all round was Modern Warfare.
I love the zombie mode on that. Black Ops, really good zombie mode. Is that the first zombie mode, was it?
I think it was, wasn't it, Sean? Black Ops?
No, I also don't know.
I think it was. Yeah,
because I think it was the first one that Treyarch did. So I think Treyarch were the ones that introduced zombies.
Oh God, what are you drinking?
What's that, Guinness? Pouring it very badly.
What is that?
It's another one that's literally just exploded in my hand. This is Midnight Express, and it's come out like one as well.
It looks like indigestion in a can.
It's a pitch black stab, but it looks more brown at the moment.
Yeah, it does.
Because you poured it very wrong.
Well, I opened it and it exploded, so I had to just quickly tip it.
Yeah, you're going to be exploding in the toilet.
Yeah.
Drinking that.
I was going to say, do you regularly explode in your hand when you're on the internet? But...
Yeah, all the time.
Oh dear. What else we got? Joe says yes. She's just confirming she's playing on the Switch an import Fatal Frame, but yeah, Pallets Project Zero, as Paul mentioned earlier. Rob says, Sean, that's the best campaign on Call of Duty 4 in his opinion.
Yeah, it's good.
Al unlocking the achievements, the money achievements.
Yeah,
just going to let the dog out for a piss, all right?
Yep. Thank you. Thanks for that, James. Yeah, lovely. Yeah. He just could have just gone. Just could have walked off and put his camera on. No. Anybody else got
welcome to streaming with James.
Yeah.
Ain't there a GamesZone BirdRoom that could have done that?
Well, I was thinking that, but he's now done something with his camera, so what's going on with that? Oh, it's cleared up now. There we go. Keith said his introduction was COD was a battered edition from the chip shop. Hooray! Well done, Keith. Rob says World at War was the first one with zombies.
Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah. Can of Baileys, says Steve. Al, yeah.
Yeah. It's slowly settling. I might be able to drink it by the end of the stream.
It's all. Oh dear. Keith said, "Jack, the first COD game he had was Finest Hour on the original Xbox." Yeah. And Tetley says, "Big Game Al and the Exploding Beers, great name for a game." There you go. There you go. I'll get a game made after you. Generate some more. Yeah, generate some more money that way. All right. Okay. So that's what we've been playing. Let's now get on with what we're talking about this week. We mentioned at the start. It's finishing off the Secret Santa from last year. We've got the people on here who've had some gifts arrive late due to issues with the mail. We've also got a video to play as well from somebody who can't be here tonight. Do we want to do the video first, Paul?
Yeah, so you should now see it as though it's somebody in the back.
I can, yeah. So if I just bring that one up,
can I just say?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Can we get John Bunday over the 100 subscribers? I think he's on like 89 or 90. So go and subscribe to his channel. Absolutely great bloke. Go and subscribe to his channel.
If anybody who can actually get to it and put John's link in the description, in the chat description for everybody, that would be appreciated. John's a lovely fella. He's been on here once before. I hope to have him on again in the future. But yeah, you're absolutely right, James. So if I just bring this up to the stream, it should play then, should it?
It should do, yeah. You should bring it up, put it full screen, and it should play. All right.
Okay, right. Let's see how we get on. Let me just pull this up, and we shall return in a moment. But this is John Bunday opening his Secret Santa gift.
Hello there, it is John Bunday, and I'm sorry I can't be with you this evening. I already, unfortunately, have plans, but you require a Secret Santa unboxing. So, here is the box itself, just to kind of put an idea of how big it is. Can't really hear anything from inside, so let's take a look, shall we? Right, I've got my trusty knife ready. Right. Hopefully there's nothing too fragile in here. Oh, it's wrapped with fragile, so could be. Right. Okay. You're getting some good facial expressions right now. I know, this is the content you crave. So, ooh, what have we got here? Wow, it's a bit of a long one. Well, that's what she said. That's not what my wife says. Okay. And got, wow, more than one. Great. Okay. Make sure there's nothing else inside. Okay, put the accidentally hit the off switch. Okay, so 3 presents. I don't need that anymore. So we'll go from smallest to biggest. So I like the wrapping paper. Gingerbreads. Okay, Brussels sprouts. Okay. Okay, so this is a Mega Drive game I haven't heard of. Polo to the Rescue. An EA game, okay. Escape the evil McSmiley with a little help from your friends. Control multiple characters that use their special powers. Moles dig your way past dangers. Beavers swim you to safety. Use Rolo's high action trunk to blow enemies away. Explore over 60 levels of this jumbo-sized adventure. Oh wow! I mean, I've never heard this before, so okay. Wow, thank you. I wasn't actually expecting to get a Mega Drive game. That's so cool. Okay, so now on to the next present. So, which is this one. Okay, we've got some PlayStation 1 games. We've got Kart Challenge, Batman Gotham City Racer, and Sports Superbike. I can honestly say I have not played any of these games. And I don't have a PlayStation, but we can emulate that on the PC, so that won't be a problem. And last but by no means least, no way! Awesome! I saw this. Powered by batteries or USB. That's all. Take your love of retro gaming to the next level with the Sega Mega Drive logo light. Reminisce on all the memories of playing your favorite classic games and relax as it brings a nostalgic warmth to your room. Oh wow. USB cable not included. That's so cool. Thank you, Secret Santa. Wow. Thank you. I don't know what to say. I mean, wow. I did the Secret Santa for, you know, bit of a laugh, join in with a community activity, but I am honestly gobsmacked with what I received. So thank you, whoever my Secret Santa is. And I hope everyone else has enjoyed receiving and giving their gifts as well. So until next time, laters. If I can find the mouse.
There we go then. Right, so remember who's on mute and mute themselves. James, you're on mute. Sean, you're on mute. So there we go. That's it. We'll come back. So there we go. So that was John Bunday.
I made some sort of fuck up, didn't I?
Yeah. No, it's all right. Actually, that went really well. I'm happy with that. That couldn't have gone any better. It's great. I can use technology now. But yeah, so thanks to everybody who went across and subscribed to John's channel on the link there. I'll take that off there at the moment. But yeah, very close to 100 now. So if you want to go across and subscribe, he got some great stuff there, didn't he?
Yeah, there was stuff there.
That Mega Drive Lite was brilliant.
Yeah,
I need to get one of them.
It sort of goes in tune with what a lot of people got. A lot of good stuff being given around this year. A lot of, you know, given the situation we are in the world at the moment, there's a lot of very generous people out there, and you know, 3 PlayStation 1 games, a Mega Drive game, Rollo to the Rescue, which is a pretty good game. And that Mega Drive was awesome. Yeah. I
like the sound of that Batman racer as well. That looks good.
It looks like it was like animated Batman, wasn't it? Not the sort of related to the film. It looked like it was a animated series one. But yeah, that's that was a cracking thing. So yeah, John's been on here before, but if you've not been across, so please go and show him some support. And thanks to everybody who went across and subscribed while he was on there. And thanks to John for doing the video. Sorry he couldn't be here, but good to have him on doing it that way. I
think he had plans with his wife, so we can forgive him for that.
Well, that's fair enough.
You don't want to ever upset the missus, trust me.
We've not seen the dog room take over the bird room recently, James. Although we have
she's got her own channel now, GamesZone Dog Room. So
we've seen Big Game Al have his missus take over his room recently. That was another strike, wasn't it?
It's what women do best. They take over things.
I'm not sure I should be offended though, because I think it's the second time she's come onto the tNb and fallen asleep in the back.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Didn't even say hello. How out of order.
Well, she said something earlier, but I think it was like, "Be quiet, I'm trying to go to sleep" or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Steve said, sorry, John said your beer got more head on than he had throughout his entire 20s.
Where?
It's gone now, yeah. You've sucked it off. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Eddie's here as well. Good evening, Eddie. Hope you're all right, mate. Yeah, quite a few people have been over and subscribed. Thanks very much for everybody who's done that, by the way. Yeah, Trev likes the Mega Drive lights. Eddie says, who doesn't have a PlayStation? I think it was quite strange. I haven't got a PlayStation. I'm going to emulate it to the PC. Wouldn't it be easier to get a PlayStation?
It's not that hard to emulate now, to be fair.
Yeah, but or even a PlayStation 2. I'm sure John's got something like that, hasn't he? So,
no, John, he'd probably buy a PlayStation just to play them games, I would imagine.
Yeah.
It's another rabbit hole for him, isn't it? He said he'd never do pickup videos, but he does them all the time.
I'm pretty sure he said at one point he was never going to do a channel. He was just happy commenting.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
You got to feed me chicken to thank for that. He pushed him and pushed him.
He has that effect on people.
He's a bit of a bully, isn't he? I'll feed me chicken.
He likes to throw his weight around, yeah.
If anyone wants to subscribe to Big Game Al, by the way, he's just under 999,000 off 1 million subs. So he's got a little bit of a way to go, but yeah.
We can get there. We can get there.
Keith was expecting to receive a double-ended dildo, but we got a Mega Drive light. Rollo to the rest of everybody hard out that game donkeys ago. Eddie says, I think we'll all be getting Mega Drive lights in our next pickups. Eddie, question for Al. Can Al not afford to keep his lights running after all of his studio setup? Hear me. John's now up to 98. So just 2 more people to subscribe.
Go on, let's get him over that 100. Come on.
Come on, that's
He's a good lad.
And there's also the GamesZone BirdRoom as well, which I'll leave on the screen as well.
Yay!
There we
Down
go.
for the missus. In case she's watching, don't want to upset.
I'll just take a flashlight over a Mega Drive light, says Steve. Right. Okay, so thanks again for John doing that, and that worked really well actually. I'm going to try and do that maybe a little bit more, and maybe get a bit more professional. I don't know. Right then, so we've got 2 more people to open gifts. Paul, you are next.
I am I? I was going to allow Al to go first because, given that I'm the co-host, but yeah,
he's the co-host. Yeah, he's the co-host.
No, technically he was here first, so
I'll go. Yeah,
he already opened it, didn't he?
No, I didn't. I opened it not knowing what it was, but the minute I realised what it was, I shut it back up. So I don't know what's in here. I want to pull.
That's the idea. Obviously, it's been
So I've got a in-store magazine. Yeah. I think I have one of them because I think I got it from when me and Al did the Midlands road trip. But what do we have here? So we've got 2 packages here. We've got a what appears to be something related to my Series X. Sorry, taking me a while. My arm's not as strong as it was. So it's a running light effect, an RGB. So I can put my Series X on it and it will run lights, surprisingly.
I should get one then. Might light my room up a bit more.
Yeah, then we have another package. I don't know what this is.
That's wrapped well, isn't it?
It is. No.
Go easy with that shoulder, Paul.
Professional wrap-up.
It's a handle storage rack for the Series X. Oh, so I clip it on under my desk. I can just slide my controller onto it.
All right.
That's a good idea.
I've seen one of them before.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. So I've got the obviously somebody understands that I do a lot of Xbox. It's remote controlled, so I can plug it in. I need to get another port doubler because the Series X unfortunately only has 2 USB ports, and they're both being used at the minute.
The base lights up, Paul, does it?
So this bit here, this all lights up. So if I am, it won't go all the way through because there's a lot of shit in between the top and the bottom.
Shit.
That's a technical term. But yeah, so that base lights up, so it'll light up different colours. Right. And then this will allow me to clip under my desk, and I can have my controller clipped under, so I'll not lose my controller again.
Or you can clip it to your side and do the fastest draw, like in the old Wild West.
He's got to use his good shoulder for that one, man.
well, John actually said the Series X Lite is actually really cool when it's on. So
he must have one.
Must have one already. Yeah.
Sweet. I'll have a look at it. Like I say, I need to get another port double because I'm using the USB ports on it at the minute, but they're not that expensive.
Right. Oh, before we move on to Al, very quickly, let's do a quick plug. Sort of commercial break, really. Just to advertise the Black Country Games Fair for my good friend Dana over at Hidden Chest Gaming. Coming to you on the 26th of February from the Arena Combat Archery Centre in Brierley Hill in the West Midlands. There are still a few early bird tickets available. Free entry after 11 o'clock, I believe, because you've not actually put the opening time on this. Can you believe, but everything else apart from the opening time. But I believe the early bird entry tickets get you in at 10 o'clock and then free entry from 11. There are still trader tables available. If you go to blackcountryevents.com, and you'll be able to find out a bit more about it there, but that's a date for your diary. As always, I've not been paid or asked to do this. I'm sitting up my own back for a mate. A brand new event here in the West Midlands. If you do fancy going along to that one, there you go. The information is there. blackcountryevents.com for the Black Country Games Fair on the 26th of February. I shall be there. Mrs. Bear will be there as well. And I think a few of you are coming along as well. Sean's coming. You said you were coming as well, Paul?
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm coming to it. Yeah.
I think Al's on holiday or on strike or something. One of the two.
I was coming to it, but it's my birthday, literally like just before that, and I've been bought some tickets to some wrestling. I thought, oh, lovely. The wrestling's going to be in the evening. I'll be able to go down to the event and go to the wrestling after. But no, it starts at 3 o'clock, so that killed that plan.
Which wrestling? What, WWE?
I was told I had tickets to WrestleMania and got really excited. Then I found out what it actually was. The event's actually called WrestleMania.
Well,
but it's in Dunstable, so I don't think it's the right one.
I mean, Finch wants to sell the WF, so he might have gone really cheap.
You know, yeah, Triple H has decided that they don't want to do it in Hollywood this year. They're going to Dunstable.
Yeah, Dunstable's the entertainment capital of the world, obviously. It's a bit of a company. It's like when they moved WrestleMania 7 from the Coliseum to the sports arena, you know.
How far away is Dunstable from you, Ross? Dunstable's Midlands, is it not?
No.
Is it not?
Bedfordshire.
All right.
Quite away.
So you could come up early on.
I'd have to leave by like midday, I suppose. I could do it. If someone wants to hook me up with getting me in earlier than 10, I might be able to do it.
He's after a press pass again, isn't he?
Yeah, they don't get back to you apparently though when you apply for them. Might have to send them another email.
You don't get the red carpet treatment up here, mate. It's your lino up here. That's what it is. The red lino treatment.
He doesn't get the red carpet treatment in Yorkshire either, by the sounds of things.
Anyway.
I believe Eddie's trading at that one as well. So Trev will also be there as well. So yeah, get yourself, Al's here. Get yourself up there or down there.
I might do a stream the night before, and he can drink loads of JD, and he won't make it.
He'll make it. He'll make it. I'm sure of it. Yeah, right then, Alan, your big moment has come.
Oh.
Try to open your secret Santa. Wrong one.
I was wrong really gutted.
Sorry, Paul.
You're doing a me, Russ.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it. Going to keep it, in tradition. I'm sorry.
I was gutted about this because this actually turned up the morning after the stream. So, and the guy actually paid whoever it was for next day delivery on the 18th, and the stream was meant to be was on the 21st. And so next day apparently from the 18th is the 22nd. So it's also come damaged. So, but we're getting to it. It's in a sealed box. Doesn't feel very heavy. I don't think there's any gold in there. But now we're going to open this without spoiling it. Right, so I'll put my hand in. Or is it wrapped? Oh, it's sort of wrapped. Ooh. Bubble wrap always comes in handy. Oh no, they've wrapped it. It says Secret Santa on it. Oh. Well, it's a good job you never had this one, Paul. Oh, right, one to get open. It's someone who loves sellotape. We have got. Oh, it's a Pokemon set.
Nice.
It's got like some bits in there. I would keep it sealed, but as it's a gift, shall I open it and see what's in it? Let's have a look.
Yeah, go on now.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, open it up. Things are supposed to be open.
It's a gift, so something fell on the floor. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, John says it'll be on eBay in an hour.
I don't even know how you get into the thing. Bear with me.
I'm slightly impressed by how thin Al's going on top.
Oh, it's the new lighting. The new lighting taking the air away. So, we've got whatever the hell this is. I think it's a folder thing to hold your cards. If I can find the actual thing to open it.
Is it not a notebook for Pokemon Go losers where they can decide where gyms and stuff are?
I don't know. It's a little folder to hold your cards. Not that you're going to see it on camera.
Yeah.
So it also comes with a special kind of Pikachu. This lighting isn't the best. I thought you said this was good lighting, Paul.
Works for me.
No glare, he told me.
Surprising.
Could you read out some of the stuff off the? Could you read out some of the stuff off the as well?
It says Pikachu on it. I think he's got Thundershock, and Thunder is his two special moves there. And however the hell you get into the rest of it now, there's some packs in there. There we go. So we've got 4 packs. And let's crack one open and see what's in them.
That's a good idea.
I feel rude not to. Got to see if I get a Charizard in it. It might be worth £100.
You collect cards as well, Al?
Huh?
You collect the cards as well?
I used to, but it's a slippery slope to get into. So I believe you do the trick here. Is it that way? Right. Yeah, the shiny's at the back. So we've got an energy card. You can tell I've watched opening packs before anyway. Got a Magikarp.
3 blind bags.
Got some sort of trainer card. Got a Lunatone. Got a Steelix and the shiny ears. Can't see it. It's too shiny. Oh, another Pikachu.
I've never understand Pokemon, or how I used to pronounce it. Like Sean with Shamui, Pokemon-y.
Pokemon-y. There's also a Pokemon Go code here, so I'm going to give that a try and see if I can get anything off of that. But whoever my Secret Santa was, thank you. You've opened up another rabbit hole for me, and I'm going to... I've got a folder I need to fill out, so...
He's going to go down it.
I won't sit here and open up all of these packs, because there's quite a few, but while we're all chatting, I might open up a few other ones.
Okay, well, if you come across anything interesting, you can sort of let us know.
Show you,
yeah, lovely. Okay,
yeah, thank you, whoever that was.
Well, we won't see it though with the lights, will we?
Okay. Can I just point out, Ross?
Yes.
So I have the same lights as Al, and look, no glare.
You told me to aim it down.
Right. But no glare. And
how many lights have you got on now? I've only got one on at the moment.
I have both of them on.
Maybe that's my issue.
Well, don't wake up the missus, mate. Never wake up a sleeping giant.
I also don't have them on full brightness, Al. You don't realise you can turn them up and down, don't you?
Yeah.
Hello, Gordon's here as well. Good evening, Gordon. Hope you're all right.
Yeah, evening, Gordon.
I'll teach him lighting because everybody else is teaching me how to do everything else with YouTube. So.
There we go. Has that made any difference?
Not really.
No.
Oh, look, no glare now.
Yeah, it's better. It's better.
It is better, yeah.
A non-shiny, I'm sure, will look better. There you go.
Mm.
Or a non-hollow, should I say? Or I get told off by all the card collectors. These are pretty cool.
Yeah. Big Game Al unpacks a Christmas pudding beer can.
The
lights are good.
Only 71 to collect. That's not bad.
That's achievable, then, isn't it?
I'm hoping there's 71 places in this card holder. It don't look like there is.
You've collected bigger sets before than that.
Yeah.
So bigger sets than that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dana has loads of Pokemon cards in stock. He does.
I'm sure he does. Yeah.
Al reading Pokemon names. This could be interesting.
Yeah, could be a new series for you now.
Especially when they're all in Japanese as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, I noticed that when you were showing them off. Al looks like a floating head. Yeah. Oh dear. So I'm guessing that one that concludes the Secret Santa opening for 2022.
I believe there's one other person, but he hasn't got
it does, yes. Oh, I think it was quite successful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are you going to be doing it again next year, James? Or this year?
Yeah. We'll be doing it again this year.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, we get a few more. There is a few more that have joined it, so which is good. So the more the merrier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but I'll probably do it over 2 days this year.
Yeah,
I might do like the 21st and the 22nd, and I'll do it sooner so you can. Hopefully, there won't be any fuck ups with the post.
Yeah, about September should work fine.
But as I said earlier, with what John picked up as well, I think there's a lot of good gifts this year. A lot of very generous and thoughtful people. Because whoever picked mine up has obviously paid some attention to my Wii collection. And if people didn't see, I got a Wii game, which one I hadn't got. So people are giving it a lot of thought this year, and it's now Al likes his Pokemon. Paul obviously got his Xbox Series console and is a big Xbox fan, and
and I like
what I enjoyed was the reactions of all the year as well. It was really nice to see.
Yeah. Well, I think once you get closer to that time of year again, James, it might be worth putting the word out and see if we can get some more people involved. Because it was.
Oh yeah. I'll make sure I do a video nearer to the time, trying to get a few more people.
We'll start November, James, this time rather than early December.
Yeah, it was a bit. So I didn't know whether to do it because like the year previously, the 12 streams was like such a nightmare to try and sort them all out, and so it sort of put me off. But then a few of the tubers like was sort of asking me, "Are you going to do it this year?" And I thought, you know what, let's do it again. People seem to enjoy it. I enjoyed doing it, and so hopefully, it's going to be a yearly thing, which I think it's fun for all of us, really.
It is, and if people can get involved as well, hopefully people who didn't get involved this year will see the original stream which you did, and obviously tag on to this one and see what happens, and think, that's not a bad idea, is it? And across both years, the quality and of the gifts and the thought that got into it, the generosity of some people, because I think last year, wasn't it? You set 2021, you set a limit, didn't you, or something?
Yeah, I did it this year as well. I mean, if you want to go over, it's usually £15. I set the limit. But if you do want to go over, you can. But £15 the limit.
Mm. So it's
I'll try and get some little presents for everyone who gets involved, like I did the first year.
Mm. Yeah, because we all got a little extra something for taking part, didn't we? So was. I got a Wii game on that as well, which was great. Cause,
yeah, exactly. You didn't have that one, so I was quite happy about that.
Yeah, well, because I was watching everybody else getting martial arts DVDs. I thought, I don't like martial arts.
You ungrateful git.
But I'd have watched it. I thought, well, it's a thought that counts, isn't it? It's a thought that counts, isn't it?
Hey, you got me a Turtles DVD.
Yeah, there you go.
I did, yeah. Was that the first movie? Was it?
It's downstairs. I'll have to check.
I'm surprised I ain't sold it on eBay.
Not worth anything.
Al's a one-man band Bohemian Rhapsody at the moment. According to Rob. That's a good one. Gordon says Secret Santa was class again. Top marks for James, and again, putting everything together.
And Paul.
Yeah, and Paul.
I'm just here to support you. You're the man behind it. You don't have to mention me.
You helped me out tremendously, mate. So take some credit.
Yeah. Rob said, for all mail sent parcels by train.
Or I'll punch you in the shoulder.
For all mail sent parcels by train this Christmas, we'd have been truly been screwed. John agrees. The reaction to price, the look on Paul's face, getting the catalogue he already owns was amazing. The catalogue will be worth a fortune.
It might be. I'm going to keep it. I don't know where I put the other one. I got I think. Oh no, it wasn't. I got the one that had Pokemon in it. I got the Pokemon one for Chile. So no, I don't own this one. I actually picked one up on the road trip for Chile that had Pokemon. The road trip, the southern road trip, me and Sean and Al were on. Not the new Pokemon, the one before it, not Legends of Arceus, the Brilliant Pearl, Shine Diamond and Brilliant Pearl. So I don't know
what is it? This little catalogue? I don't even know what it is.
It's one of them.
Did you not see it?
Catalogues that you get in. But you used to get in local shops where it features different games.
I've never seen one. Yeah.
Maybe you were nursing your ailments when me and Al went to different shops.
Yeah.
That won't be for Advent on the Switch next year. It won't be from me. Steve said Retro Bear is not a martial artist, he's a piss artist. Well, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, I suppose. Catalogue subset, says Eddie. There we go. There you go, Paul. That's someone just start going off on those. Gordon says, punch you on the shoulder if no one knew about Paul's recent top. That would be the lamest threat ever. Dear.
I've been told by my consultant that the only things that will actually do me any harm or undo what he's done is if I fall over on the ice or if I go back to jiu-jitsu too early. So I'll take a punch on the shoulder. We'll see what happens.
You've still got another arm, haven't you?
If it goes wrong, I'll blame the consultant. It'd be fine.
Oh dear me! But that was good fun. That was good fun. Right, so we've still got a bit of time left, and obviously time to fill. So anybody got anything that they want to bring up at all, or has anybody got any questions in the chat? Because that's finished a bit sooner than I thought it would. I thought I kept a bit more out of that, but there we go.
So one thing I'll bring up. Royal Rumble's coming up next. I've just seen Eddie's question. So Royal Rumble's coming. I'm lost on the teams. But yeah, Royal Rumble's coming up next Saturday evening. So it'll be 28th in the UK, going on to the 29th. We will be back on the VHS bootleggers with the Royal Rumble wrap up. Myself, Al, Gernaldinho, and the legend that is Pedro. And yeah, I think that's the only thing I would say. That watch the Royal Rumble. It looks like it's going to be fun, and I'm at odds with Al who will win for definite.
Well, you're going for the easy option. WWE don't like going for the easy option.
Triple H WWE now.
Cody Rhodes will probably win, won't he?
Yes.
Well, that's what everyone reckons.
Oh, right. I would imagine they'd go with him. Unless the Rock makes a surprise entrance and he takes on his cousin.
When's Pompey Games Room's social media Royal Rumble? Because that's obviously the other thing that's coming up in January.
Saturday.
Is it the same day? Next Saturday?
Yeah, where I'm going to win the belt.
You're not going to win the belt.
I am.
Yeah, old Jimmy Wang Yang down there in the corner is going to win it.
I've got the world's greatest love machine. I'm going to win it. Big this.
It's all about the dead man. Well, I've opened up all my packs now. I've got some good cards to show you.
All right, let's have a look at your quick. So, what your consultant's saying, Paul, is that self-love is okay for you.
Yeah, perhaps.
Come your cards in a second. Gordon says, "What's everyone's playing currently?" Well, we cover that at the start, Gordon. So,
rewatch it.
Yeah, rewatch it. Yeah,
get those views up.
Trevor says, "When's Fall Guys coming back?"
Yeah,
that's a good question. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I'm getting to the end of the American football season, so I might start the old Saturdays again.
Yeah, you should do.
Come middle of February, we'll get that going again. That was good fun. That was.
Yeah.
To be fair, Booth has asked a question: what your top 10 favourite Wii games? But I don't think we've got time for that now.
Is there 10?
They probably are. Gordon's got no idea about wrestling these days, but he's going to go for a Drew McIntyre win. Rob says sometimes WWE give the fans what they want, but by doing a surprise twists more a surprise. John says, I love it that a bunch of us old guys can talk WWE. Apart from Sean, he's the oldest. He's not talking at all.
He hasn't got it. He hasn't. You go back to sleep, Sean.
Surely he goes back to the old 20s and 30s.
20s and 30s. Wool tights, and the results appeared in the paper the following morning. Yeah.
I was just laughing because I see Rob's comment.
Yeah, he's had his wrestler change to Jeff Hardy for the social media Royal Rumble. He'll probably get smacked off his tits and not even make it. Yeah, so Pompey Games Room is doing a social media Royal Rumble, which quite well. You're not in that, are you, James?
No, I was. I did try, but I forgot. I missed the cut-off point.
Yeah, so everybody else here
is involved. If he does another one, I'll get involved with that.
I think he's going to try and do something every 6 months or so. So there's a proper belt. But Pompey Games Room, if you go across and have a look at that channel, there's I think the video on there is the live draw of who's got who, which me and Al were on. And that's coming up, as Al said, next Saturday, I think it is. So I think he's done it all. Has he done it already, or is he going to pre-record it?
He's pre-recording 4 rumbles, and then he's got 4 memory cards. And one of his mates who doesn't know anything about what's any of these is picking one of the memory cards, and that's the one he's going to play on the stream.
That's a streamed one, yeah. So we'll be interested to find out. And there is a proper belt at the end of it as well. If you watch that video on Sean's channel, Pompey Games Room, he shows off the belt he's going to send to whoever wins it. It's going to be good fun. It's going to be good fun. There's a lot of bragging rights on that one anyway.
But if he's live streaming it, he should just do it live in the background and we can all watch.
I've never seen him do one before, so I'm not sure how it's going to work. But,
you've got to watch his ones. They're quite funny with all these made-up wrestlers.
I've watched them back. I've seen, where they create a wrestler mode and like you got Phil Mitchell and
Phil and Grant Mitchell. Ross has got me cough.
Yeah, just trying to swallow and talk at the same time. Sorry. Right, show us some more of these cards then, Elf. You got these Pokemon cards, so.
Three more hollows here. I thought I'd show you. So we got
shinies.
We got a nice Venusaur.
Oh what?
Venusaur. It's the final evolution of Bulbasaur. Quite a nice one here. We've got a Gyarados. And then I've already looked this one up on eBay. If I get it graded, it goes for about 70 quid. It's a full shiny or full hollow Dragonite.
Nice.
So yeah, I think if I get this one graded, I can get like 70 quid for it.
So John was right then. They're going to be on eBay within the hour. So
Yeah.
Nice for you to be
worth anything.
Nice for you to be his official translator as well, Paul. Thank you for clarifying that.
Gyarados. What's the series? It's called Gyarados.
Piss off.
You got to watch the Pokemon series. That's what they called it on there.
Yeah, they're Japanese and they don't understand.
Yeah, they do.
I'm with Sean and Shenmue.
Yeah, Shenmue.
Never gets old. Never gets old. Have you got anything coming up on your channel, James, at all planned?
Next month I want to do the last part of me Sega Saturn stream, like talking Saturn. I want to sort that out, and hopefully at the end of this month, I'm going to start my new series of where I have tubers under 250 sub to try and get them a bit of exposure and talk about their gaming history.
Oh, lovely! That's a good idea.
So I'll do that once a month. So so I hopefully have a guest on once a month talking about their gaming history.
Oh, fantastic! Have you got some people lined up? Have you for that already?
Yeah, I've got one that I'm just waiting to hear back from, which will probably be my first guest. He's just trying to get his internet, because he's playing up at the moment, so he's trying to change his provider. So yeah, I'm waiting for that. Really nice chap. So I
look forward to
that.
Yeah, looking forward to that. It's always nice to tubers that people may not be aware of before and what have you, and bringing them on.
Well, yeah, it's just like most of you guys did for me back in the day. Shouting me out. It's a way to sort of pay back a little bit.
That's right. Rob says, in unrelated news, Al, your Secret Santa wants his gift back.
They're going to come forward and say it was.
Gyros, isn't that Turkish for kebab, says Eddie. And Steve has said it's a doner meat and chip salad wrapped in grease. Amazing street food out there. Boothie says, Al, you would rather sell me that Dragonite card for £1 than sell it on eBay for 70?
I think it would look good in the background of a Pokemon display. I'll get some glue tape and stick them up.
Get it in one of them like display things that Logan Paul has with his.
Yeah, and I can wear it around my neck.
Yeah.
And then I can peel the sticker off the front of it like he did.
I was thinking about doing a small VR as well tomorrow, asking what video are you most proud of?
All of them.
Like out of all the videos you've done. Yeah, of your own channel. What video are you most proud of? Because I released a video recently. It was a Mortal Kombat comparison video. I'm quite proud of that. It's definitely probably my best video ever done, actually.
Comparison videos are really good. I love watching comparison videos.
Have you watched my one?
I
don't want to know now. I don't want to know. Unsub.
I just can't get round to it yet, James.
At least he's honest. He's honest. John Bundy up to 98 subs. If we can try and get 2 more subs for John
come on,
Bundy.
2 more subs for him.
Two more. Come on, before we get to the end of the stream, which could be any time now. Get him to 100 if we can do.
Sean, check out that video, mate.
Yeah, I will.
I mean that's an interesting subject though, James, because just thinking about it now, the one I'm most proud of is probably the one that I just sort of sat there and just put things together for about an hour and a half, and it was about 18 months after I'd been on YouTube, and I put the video together of just bits of my old videos set to the old tNb music we used to pre-record it, and the way it came out was fantastic. It was just thrown. I just chop a bit out of here, chop a bit of here. No thought went into it, and then when I linked it all together and put the music at the top, I thought, bloody hell, that's really good.
It's good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, for one of my videos, it's less than 5 minutes long, so it's even better. It's a short video by me, but I just couldn't believe how it came together. It just brilliant, and I'm very proud of that one. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good thing to do.
I've actually done something today on YouTube what I've never done in any other video in the last 4 years of doing videos.
Pronounce something correctly.
You know, when people do their filming around charity show stuff, they just put music over the top. Yeah, I've actually done a voiceover.
A professional voiceover.
Well, I wouldn't say professional, but I've done a voiceover on it. I normally just stick some rubbish music on because I'm lazy, but I've actually sat there and talked for 4 minutes about what I can see in front of me.
Where's Al gone? The Al that would just talk as he walked around shops, and he's now actually trying to be professional.
Well, that's it. I've got my editing team behind me, you see, so I need to do it for them.
Editing team. You're going to see the credits on your videos now, aren't you? That's it.
That's it. I'm just going to get a load of tags of people who help me throughout.
He's now got all his lighting equipment that I told him to buy. They're all listed. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Paul,
they're not watching this video. They're going to be very impressed, are they?
I've got my team. I've got Paul's helped me with my lighting. Rob does most of my thumbnails for me, and Mark has told me how to tag videos. So we're slowly.
So what do you actually do then?
Stands there and looks pretty and shows his boobs off.
I sat here and talk rubbish.
Yeah.
I'll let you see the thumbnail department.
Yeah. Trev's also looking for subs as well. Rock and Roller, if anybody wants to go across and subscribe to Trev.
You got to get in there quick though, because I don't think he's going to last very long with all these chili eating and JD drinking videos.
Do more of them chili videos. That'll get them subs up.
Yeah, I mean, there is. I mean, yeah, you mentioned that's a cracking video on there with Trev trying to sing along after eating chilies, which is very, very funny video. Go back to videos that we're proud of. James says, Rob says mine was the 1500 sub special I did. Getting clips go took ages and the editing even longer. So proud of that result. Again, it's a great video. It really is. You can see.
I know it took him a good 24 hours to put together or something. He said a long time.
I mean, I'm sitting here boasting about a video that took me a couple of hours to put together, but there was no thought process involved. I know Rob put a lot of effort into that, and it does show.
Well, when I put the VR out, I'll tag all the videos together and put it in like a big playlist.
Yep, the thumbnail department, as Rob is more commonly known.
Well, Al's become gaming granddad's thumbnail department.
Have we got to the bottom? Have we got to the bottom of why that thumbnail was used? And he's actually not in the video.
If you Google CEX roulette,
yeah,
my thumbnail is the first one that comes up. So he just used it until Eddie pointed out it was mine, and he took it down.
Oh right. Did Paul just recommend flashlights around him as they ain't traditional lights?
Flashlights? I've not got one, but if somebody wants to send me one, it's not used.
Tetley said I haven't done a good video yet. I don't think. Oh, it depends what you're proud of, doesn't it? It's one of those. So
most of my videos are shit. But I'm just really proud of that Mortal Kombat one. I had a lot of people help me, like send me photos and that sort of stuff. It was just nicely pieced together. Yeah,
I think you find that when you've spent time editing it, you do appreciate it more when you look back at it, because it's easy to do a pickups video. You just like in front of the camera talking, but to actually edit a video with clips, clip after clip, it takes some doing.
To do it as a one-man band, you have to be spending the sort of time that Pete on a retro tip spends, and you're talking like 3, 4, 5 months to make one video. But obviously he's got that luxury of when he makes them kind of videos, people tune in and watch them.
Yeah, because we all get this, but you sometimes do put your heart and soul into certain videos, and sometimes it doesn't quite get the response you expect, but that's YouTube.
My little short of the Mortal Kombat video done really well, like 1.3k, and this one's just got over 100 views. So
I put my heart and soul into that Queen video, done really well.
That was terrible. I mean, how long has she been dead before you put that video? What, 3 hours, 4 hours?
Hey, got to show you respect to the royal family. I've got a good video coming out tomorrow.
I was going to ask you that about what you got coming up in a second. Hang on a second. John's moved to 99. One more for John Bunday.
Come on, one more. Get John
one more for John Bunday.
Get him to 100.
Get him the win. I've been dreading to ask this question all evening, actually. Al, what have you got planned for your channel?
Nothing. I've deleted it.
Hooray. You must have something up your sleeve, given your creative department and working day and night, coming up with stuff for you to do.
Well,
he's taking a few ideas off me.
Yeah. I normally just watch what James puts out and then just copy him. But, I've been looking at what videos have been doing really well, and I noticed that the out and about charity shop hunting ones do good. So I've got another one of them coming up. I just need Rob to make me a thumbnail for it.
Yeah.
Do the shorts of different British TV shows not do really well?
Yeah, and Arnold Schwarzenegger one-liners as well.
Yeah.
Those robot war videos. Yeah, get them on there. I'll sort them out.
Yeah, I've got an interesting one coming up at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. I won't ruin it, but it might interest a few people. It's a little bit of a story time with Al.
Are you reading?
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Yes.
We should be tuning into that one. That's for sure. Yeah. Be racing home tomorrow night.
I filmed a room tour video finally. That's coming out next Saturday.
Oh yeah,
there's no games in there now, is there?
No, you got to watch the video to have a look. It's just a green screen behind me at the moment. That's why the lighting's so bad.
It's all gin.
But yeah, I did film a pickups video. I'm going to premiere that for Tuesday night because everyone loves a premiere. And
are they going to be on your eBay shop straight after?
That's it. Yeah. That's the one. Right there. We got some more Kazzy plays and obviously eBay video when I finally finished doing it for this week for Friday, because obviously they finish on a Monday. Just so just let you know, this is a big week this week. And yeah, it's gonna be a good video. So it's probably gonna get a lot of views from people thinking it's clickbait when it's not. So
you've got quite a bit coming up then, haven't you?
Yeah, and I've made myself a list of a load of towns I want to go and visit to do some charity shop and CEX hunting. So
is that then given to advance warning so they can go, shut up shop for
That's it. I need to have a word with Rob, because I think I'm going to get a few things done with him coming up as well. Because we had some plans before Christmas and not got around to sorting it out yet.
The collab.
And I also need to get to your house at some point as well. Because
our house?
Yeah, because you've got something to mind what I need to get.
Oh yes, we haven't we? Yes, yeah.
Unless you sold that on eBay for me, I don't know.
It sounds like a hive of activity there. Rach is here. Good evening, Rach. Hope you're okay. Haven't seen you in for a bit. John Bundy update is still on 99. Come on, we need one more for 100. Has Kaz subbed to John Bundy yet?
Well, I don't really want to wake her up to ask her. So
do it.
No, I think it's worth it.
I think you should turn your chair around, drop the people's elbow on her out.
Al's employing me as cameraman as well.
That's it.
Have you got Rob locked in a room somewhere?
Yeah, it's all free as well. It's great.
I'll be back in a second.
Are you going for a piss? Or is it a dog?
Nah, my phone's dying.
He's got to let the dogs back in. They've been out there an hour in the cold.
Same question to you then, Sean. Have you got anything coming up at all you want to mention?
Odd figure too, just usual stuff, bite size. I keep toying with little series, but some of them never get off ground. I tried something a little bit different of a week, where rather than be on camera, I just recorded it. Well, scripted it, to be honest.
Scripted?
Scripted.
Yes. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm going up in the world now as well. I'm surrounded.
I can kind of talk fluidly. Cause,
we all want the news back. That's what we all want.
Yeah, what's happened to that again?
I know.
Yeah, so there we go. Eddie's
it's funny
mentioned
because
it as well.
when James mentioned about your videos that you're proud of, I must admit the community knows I think can be proudest videos. There's a lot of effort goes into them, so we'll see. I think there seems to be a lot of people wanting it back. So
yeah,
and there's always something. There's always some news, isn't there?
There's always something going on.
Even if it's not, make some up.
Yeah.
You could have plugged John Bundy and he'd be over 100 by now.
Yeah, five-star frog splasher off the chair roll.
A funny story about this is
a frog splash.
God. My niece has got some toys, and one of them.
We don't want to know what toys you've got.
One of them is this really big sloth thing.
And, I bet it is.
And it jumps off the sofa and does the 5-star sloth splash.
The 5-star what?
Sloth splash. She loves it.
Bear in mind, Al's niece is like 3-year-old. Let's not take this to a gutter.
We're already there, Paul. We're already there.
And that went ages ago. Hey, look, all these lot. Can't tell them nothing.
We need a Bundy watch section, as Eddie says. Yes, we do. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, Pixelplug has a question. They said, what are people's views on emulation? But looks like you've got a video coming out on that tomorrow, Al.
Maybe.
Well, you just said there.
You have to watch.
Lower those eyebrows. Rachel says she's got no idea what's going on. Welcome to the club, and I'm in charge. But basically, you come in late. We sort of wrapped up last year's Secret Santa, and we've just been talking bollocks for the past hour or so. But, yeah. It's just one of those. It's one of those random episodes that we do from
Get involved this year, Rachel.
Yeah,
yes.
Go on, Ray. Yeah.
Yes. YouTube Secret Santa. Certainly get involved get involved
and Joe,
in that, Rach. It's good fun
as well. Get her involved.
Joe. Yeah, get the ladies involved. That's it. John says the first episode of story time with Al 5-star soft splashing. Yeah.
Good old John. Yeah, John, I thought you was going to send me that copy of Rio you had spare. What happened to that? You never replied to me since.
Has Alan activated his Planet Retro emulation where he emulates picking up a near complete Mega Drive full set?
That's it.
and then sells it afterwards.
Yeah.
Double the price.
We'll ask that question about emulation, Russell. What it now?
Well, yeah. Pixbug. What are people's views on emulation?
Well, I used to be not anti, but I never used to really bother with it. But I must admit nowadays, with Porkybox and all these little powkiddy, cloney things, then yeah, I've jumped on board it. Is that same kind of thing? It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So,
I've got no problem with it whatsoever. I think it's good to try out games with it, and then buy the original, which I've done with a lot of Saturn games. I ended up buying them. So yeah, I think it's a good way to test them.
Yeah.
I'm of a similar ilk. I've got several ways of emulating stuff, and if I like what I play, I'll buy the cartridge, let's say, or I'll buy the PlayStation game. But I'm not going to go out of my way to spend hundreds of odd pound on a PlayStation 1 game only for it to be absolute dog shit for me to then. So yeah. Yeah, that emulation has its place for definite, and I like the legal side of emulation as well with the Evercade. So,
if you'd have asked this same question though to the same people in the community 3 years ago, there would have been a lot of different views on it.
I think you'd have got the same answer from me.
Yeah,
and me.
You wouldn't from a lot of people.
No,
I'm a person who buy reproduction games because I'm a cheapskate.
AliExpress special.
But if it looks like a dog and barks like a dog, surely it's a dog. It doesn't really fucking matter if it's a reproduction. If it works and plays the same way, it shouldn't matter.
No, I'm happy with it.
Unless you're planning on selling it down the line to make a profit, it shouldn't matter, in my opinion.
No, I'm with you on that one.
Yep.
John said he's messaged you like 10 times, Al. So.
Yeah, not about Rio though.
Oh, okay.
He keeps asking about PS2 games. I still haven't got to them yet, John. They're still buried in that corner. They're all garbage anyway, so you won't want to buy them. They're like 50p in CEX.
Gull Payne's here. Good evening, mate. Hope you're all right. Dunk says his emulation made by Dulux. Metal Silk. We finally got John to 100. There we go. Rob says we're there.
Yes.
Yeah, John says Nicky was subbing to John as well, so that's brilliant. Back to the emulation question. Steve said this question literally gets asked every other stream. Of course, emulation is a good thing. Rach says, loves emulation, the bastard cables from different systems drive me mad. That's a typical Rach answer, isn't it?
To be fair to her, she has got a point. I mean, I need to try and sort out my cables. They're a fucking mess, they are. They really are bad.
Yeah, it puts me off half the time. I think I've got to unplug this and pull that out and shove this in there, and that's before I get to the consoles. But
I bagged all mine up.
Well, yeah, you got all the other drives and stuff, haven't you? So Handheld emulators are where it's great to have them on the go, says Eddie.
I've never got on with handheld games, though, like handheld systems.
I like them, but I can't now anyway. I just can't be sat there, bunched over a screen like that in my eyesight and my age.
Unless you're playing Pokemon, then you love doing it.
I don't play Pokemon. I hate Pokemon. Waste of bloody time.
It's Pokemon Tony Hawk's. That's how he plays Tony Hawk's.
Yeah.
I don't play Tony Hawk's either.
he plays that Tony Hawk's ride. He uses the skateboard to actually play as him.
Just not come out of the box yet. He probably will.
I honestly can't believe the hatred he has for Tony Hawk's. Yet when we were around the Midlands, he specifically bought that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've never seen it. I've never seen it before. It never looked like it hadn't been used, and it was a tenner. That's quality, as far as I'm concerned. It's my Tony Hawk shrine, which nobody knows I've got. Rachel says spilt beer over the cables once they're cleaning them was the stuff of nightmares. That's why she doesn't enjoy it. But yeah, there we go. Anybody else got anything to add? Otherwise, I'll just wrap this up a little bit earlier than normal. Nope. Brilliant. That's great. Yeah. Well, we'll wrap that up a little bit earlier than normal because it's just padding for time. And
actually, I've got something to say quickly.
Go on then, James. Go on.
Again, appreciate you doing this for me, mate. Really, really do. As I said, I would have either been competing with you, which I wouldn't want to do because you would have wiped the floor with me.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I really do appreciate you and the whole of the tNb for letting me have this time on your show, mate.
No, it was a pleasure to do it, and thank you, and I know Paul's going to shy away from it, but Paul again for all the work you put in over the last 2 years to do the Secret Santa, to get people together to take part in it, which is great, and we've all we've done. Me and Al did it. You did it last year, Al? Yeah, so me and Al done 2 years. I know Sean done this year for the first time.
No, I've just done one, but I loved it and really enjoyed it.
And you'll do it again this year, mate.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
We couldn't recommend it highly enough to anybody else to get involved to do it as well. It's good fun. It's a bit of a laugh, and we get a lot of fun out of it. And there's some great gifts people have had. So that's really good. Yeah, Rob on behalf of the tNb says, thanks for giving me the night off.
I'm going to claim that because this was my idea to do this.
Actually, it was Al's idea. So yeah, cheers, Al.
There were a couple of interesting questions that were bandied around. Someone asked me about, are we doing a tNb this Sunday? I was like, yeah. I think it was Steve Cooper's World asked me and Eddie in the chat. He said, are we doing a tNb this Sunday? I said, yeah. And then I think James asked me after that. I think, it's all sort of pieced together now. But
it kind of started off. We was debating whether we was going to do Thursday night, just gone, or tonight. And a lot of people couldn't do Thursday, so we on Sunday. And then all of a sudden I thought, ain't tNb live on Sunday? And that's when Steve jumped in.
I replied back and said, competition's good. I'll take on the bear.
And I said, well, why don't we combine the two?
Yeah. Great. It's a great idea. And, thanks to the tNb lads for agreeing to.
Been a good laugh.
Yeah, agreeing to step aside.
I did ask Nath if you was doing tNb this week, but for some reason didn't answer. So
you did ask what?
Went to you. We asked Nath because he's in the Secret Santa group.
Oh, right, yeah.
And he didn't answer, so we come to you to ask you.
It's been good fun, and like I said, we're always happy to help, and we like having people come on, and if it's to do something like that, more than happy to do so. So, you've been on before at short notice, so return the favour, and great to do it. So, thank you to James and Paul for doing this last couple of years, and we'll do it again this year. Around about Christmas time as well. So, thanks also to Sean for coming along. I know you're going to do half an hour, Sean, so you managed to last the whole lot out without falling asleep. And of course, thanks to this man down here. If you don't know who this man is, YouTube sensation, lives, breathes, eats YouTube. He's all over social media. You can't miss him at the moment. He's even turning up in thumbnails with other people's videos. He's got nothing to do with. He's that popular. But yeah, thanks to all the guests tonight. It's been great to have you all on, and thanks for checking this out. I will drop you all backstage. I'd like to give everybody a wave off before you go. That'd be appreciated as always in true tNb fashion, and we'll see you all soon.
Oh, we're back again.
I'm having one of these moments. Hang on a second. There we go. Paul using his bad shoulder to wave there, so I had to get that in for James anyway. Yeah, so a little bit early tonight, but like I said, it's been a bit of a last-minute thing, really. So we are back 2 weeks' time, which I think is the 5th of February. If you're interested in becoming want to come on that day or any other date after that, 19th of February, I think it's the 5th of March as well. Email me, retrobear1975@gmail.com if you fancy coming on as a guest. Subject of your choice, whatever you fancy. It'll be great to have you along. Thanks to everybody who's popped into the chat tonight and contributed. As I say, it's been a bit of a different one tonight, but I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a bit of a laugh thrown together at the last minute. So yeah, until we see you again, have a good couple of weeks. Mind how you go. Keep your eyes on YouTube for updates from other people's channels from tonight, and we'll see you all again soon. But until then, take care and bye for now.